Hi everybody, it's Cassandra from the Test Fam. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick story time. I know I haven't done this on my channel, and I know my channel is just like about my kids and stuff like that, but my kids have to do with it in a way, I guess you can say. So sorry again about the background. I'm still working on that, and if you do hear the AC, I'm sorry. It's Texas. It's hot as heck in here. If I turn it off, like, I won't die. So my kids are taking a nap right now. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it's a really embarrassing time for me. I think I still have them. Okay, so basically, let's just break it down. I ended up going to SeaWorld. Okay, so let's break it down. I was pregnant with my daughter. My son was 2. My son's 3 now. My son was 2.5. I was pregnant with her, and I think I was like, I know I was about to pop. Like, it was really hot, and I was about to pop. I'm gonna say 7, 8 months, or maybe less. I don't know. It was somewhere around there. I'm not good with the dates. I don't remember. I forgot the date. Whatever. Anyways, so I ended up going to SeaWorld. But I ended up going with a friend. I asked a friend if I could shout out their name in this video or use their name in this video instead of using a fake name, and he said it was okay. So I ended up going with my friend named Fernando. Shout out Fernando. That's pendejo. Anyway. So embarrassing. Okay. So this is a really embarrassing story for me that happened. I mean, it's not the worst, but it's pretty up there. So I was pregnant. I was really huge, like really big, with my second baby, and just, when you're about to pop, you get really big, and some girls get bigger than us. But anyways, I was really big, and I was about to pop. So, he invited me to go with my son at the time, because I was pregnant, so I didn't have my daughter at the time, to go to SeaWorld. So we ended up going to SeaWorld. And when he picked me up, when you're gonna go hang out with friends, regardless, even if you're going by yourself. Well, I'm gonna say me, because everybody's different. But, I think most girls do this. You look at yourself, you look at what you're wearing in the mirror, you always check yourself out, you always look at yourself. So everything was fine. And then, okay, I'm ready to go. He texted me when he got to my house. I was ready to go. We went to SeaWorld. Everything was fine. Everything was fun. We were there pretty much all day. We were there literally all day. We got there maybe 9 and didn't leave till 6, or I don't even know. I don't remember the exact times, but I know we stayed there for a very long time. And it was fun. My son was having so much fun. We were going on rides. He was looking at things. We were at shows. We were exploring. It was just normal, nothing at all. And since I'm pregnant, I don't know, most women probably do this when they're pregnant. They go to the bathroom so much. I go to the bathroom like crazy. I literally pee 3,000 times, I swear. A little exaggeration, but you know what I mean. I go to the bathroom all the time when I'm pregnant. I constantly cannot hold it. So I literally went to the bathroom 5, 6 times. Nothing. Didn't think anything of it. I normally, when I do go to the restroom too, I still look at myself just to make sure I didn't sit in gum or whatever. But the way that so this took place in San Diego. I'm in Texas now. This took place in the SeaWorld in Texas. In San Diego. Sorry. So the mirrors there were really small. They didn't have long mirrors, and usually when they have long mirrors, a girl's gonna look, or a guy, whatever. They didn't have long mirrors. They only have little mirrors. So I didn't get to look at myself fully. I was just peeking at what I could, my face, make sure my makeup was okay, whatever, this and the third. So I went through the whole entire day, completely everything was fine. Nothing, I didn't think of anything of it. And all of a sudden we get to my house, we go back to my house, and we end up getting food, tacos. I don't even know, we just had food at the house, I remember. And I remember before we were about to eat the food, I had put my son to sleep because he was tired. I think he ate a little bit and then he went to sleep. But this is too funny. Okay, it's funny now, I laugh now, but I'm still I was so mad at him, and I still am mad at you, ugh. Anyways, I freaking went to the bathroom to wash my hands. And I went to the bathroom and I was washing my hands, and I don't know, I just wanted to look at myself for some reason. I just felt let me look at myself. So I turned around, and I felt something too by my butt. I felt something, and I touched it, and it felt like toilet paper or something. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, what is this? So I turn around and look at myself in the mirror. I do a full on turn around, look at my butt, and I'm like, no way. I was tripping. I was like, oh hell no. I literally, I shit you not, had a fucking hole from the top. How okay, let's give you an imagination. Okay, they're the cloth shorts. I don't know if most girls probably wear those. They're not jean shorts. They're cloth shorts. I don't know how to explain them, but I'll see if I have them, and at the end I'll show you guys. But I So basically it has a seam. So in between from the seam, it like basically goes, you know, in your crack, whatever. It goes on the line of your butt. So from the top of my butt cheeks to like underneath my butt cheeks was a big ass hole. Literally the whole thing was open. And I'm not gonna lie, like there's times where I don't feel like wearing underwear just because, you know, you need to let yourself breathe on there, and I don't feel like being tight. I don't know. I've been like that since I was younger, and anyway. So thank the Lord that I was wearing I was wearing underwear that day, but I swear, like I did not feel the breeze. I did not nothing. So I get so mad, irritated, embarrassed, like all these emotions at once. And I'm pregnant too, so my hormones are like skyrocket because I'm about to, you know. So I come out of the bathroom, I'm like, what the fuck? But like I'm cussing at him, like how could you not tell me that I had a rip the whole entire day? Like how long has this been like this? And he was like he was so like embarrassed, like he was so like shocked, like he was like well, to be completely honest, he's like, when I first, you know, saw you, everything was fine, like I didn't see anything. He's like, but by the half of the day he seen it. So he waits to not tell me from the half of the day to the rest of the day. He didn't even tell me. I was pissed. I'm not gonna lie, I started hitting him. Started slapping him, punching him. I was like, what the fuck? It's no bullshit. Like, what the fuck? How are you letting me walk around like that? Like, what the fuck? What a friend you are. Because we're friends, you know? I was like, what a friend you are. Like, who does that shit? And then, like, he was like, to be honest, like, it's so funny now. But to be honest, he was like, I just didn't know how to tell you. I thought you were going to be embarrassed. He's like, I thought you knew, he said. So you think if I knew I was going to walk around with my goodies out? No. I was like, why? I told him, I was like, you could have sent me a picture and snap. You could have told me go to the restroom, look at yourself. You could have fucking, shit, nowadays you could have done anything. You could have took a picture, sent me a text picture. You could have freaking texted it to me. You could have fucking called me and be like, yo, what about, and you know, you could have done anything. You could have left me a voicemail. Like, you could have done anything. You could have literally said, hey, son, go to the bathroom, check yourself out. And I would have been like, okay. You could have took it on Snap, Instagram. You could have done so many things. Like, I just kept telling him, like, you could have told me. Like, you could have told me. You could have blunt out told me. If you don't feel like telling me to my face, like, you could have fucking told me. You could have shot me a text. And he was just like, he was like, I felt really uncomfortable. I didn't know how to tell you. I didn't want you to get mad at me. I didn't want you to get embarrassed. What do you mean you don't want me to get mad at you? I was like, you think I'm not gonna get mad now at the fact that you didn't tell me? And I went the whole day, and I wonder why people were staring at me. Like, people always stare at me because I have a leg tattoo. If no one's seen that, the people that know me that I have one, but I have a leg tattoo, so people always stare at me leg tattoo, and I just don't want to. And people stare at me, I just don't care. Like, who cares? Like, stare at me, I don't care. So I'm just thinking, like, people are staring at me just because. No, people are staring at me probably because of that. And now that it's 2017, people be on their freaking social media, so probably someone Snapchatted it or put it on YouTube or Facebook, like, pregnant girl with a big ass rip in her butt, walking around Zero thinking she cute. Like, bro, like, I was so mad. I'm still like, you know what I mean? Like, I told him, I was like, now when we go out, hang out anywhere, I'm interested in you. If I have a booger, if I have something in my hair, if a bird shit on me, like, you ain't gonna tell me. Like, what the fuck? You know, so that's what happened to me. This is a short little story. It was funny. Like, it's funny now. I look back at it, like, I laugh because, like, what the fuck? But I still am like, what the, you know, like, hello? Like, how you not tell somebody, like, look. And I thought, too, like, I mean, to me personally as a female, if I saw another female with that, I would have gone up to him and be like, hey, girl, like, I'm not trying to be rude, but your pants are big. You know what I mean? I would have told somebody, like, ain't nobody told me. Not one female, nobody, not even, I mean, nobody told me that my ass was completely out. I mean, obviously I had underwear on, but still, like, come on now. Like, nobody told me shit. So that's this time my shorts were ripped. I think I still have them. Oh, actually I do. Okay. So this is what happened. After I had wore them, I asked, like, I went and got them sewed. I went and got them sewed back up. And I got them sewed back up and everything. And I wore them recently. It's been like, my daughter's almost 1, so it's almost been a year since, you know, I had wore those shorts. And I was like, it's summer again, and I was like, you know what, I want to wear them again, whatever. So I was like, well, they're sewed up, so they should be good, right? No. I wore them like 4th of July. It was 4th of July weekend. This 4th of July that just passed. 4th of July weekend had just passed, and I wore them. We went to a little carnival for my son. It's like here in the town that I live in. It's just for people, like, it's just a small little thing. Like, I mean, it's nothing compared to the fair. Nothing like, it's nothing big. It's just, they have like a bunch of water slides. Excuse me. They have a bunch of water slides, and they can paint your face. They have animals, and one other thing is, I don't get it. This is off topic, but I'm random, so whatever, get with it. At this fair, tell me why they had like in a little cage, like animals in a cage. To me, it's just weird because it's like when in Texas, you see wild animals running around. Like you see deer, you see shit. Like, bruh, like why is there like, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, why is there pigs? And I don't know. It's just weird to me because people have pets, you know, on land and they have animals. So it's like, why are you gonna cage them up? I don't know. Anyways, they had animals in there. They had kangaroo. They had different animals in there. They had, you could paint your face. You could do like all sorts of stuff. They had games, that and the third. So they had these water slides. Those jumpy ones that have the water. So you jump in it, and when you jump in, you go down the slide and it has water, and the bottom is like a little pool. My son has never been on those. He's always been in the jumpers, but not with the water. If you know my son, he's very like cautious. Like he has to check the situation out first before he does anything. Like he just gets like, ooh, you know, like he gets weary. So back at home, we were back at home in San Diego, he would go with his friends. If he'd see his friends go, he would be like, oh, they're going, I'm gonna go. Not that he's a follower, but it's just, you know what I mean, you get comfortable. Like, you know, he gets a little nervous going by himself, you know, like little kids, you know, like we all get nervous, you know. So since he doesn't have any of his little friends here, I was like, what am I gonna do? You pay $10 for a wristband and he can go on it constantly. And I even told the lady before we paid it, $10 isn't nothing, it's not a big deal. But it's the fact that, like, I told her, I was like, look, my son gets nervous in situations, like if he doesn't go on it, can I just get the money back? You know what I mean? She was like, no, like, can you just like let me do a test run? She's like, no. And I'm like, bro, he's 3, like, is it that serious? Like, no, is it that serious? So I was just like, fine, we just bought it thinking he'll try it, and he kept saying, yes mommy, I'm gonna try it, I'm gonna stop playing that. He's like, yes mommy, I'm gonna try it. So I'm thinking, okay, cool, he's gonna try it, blah blah blah. No, not my son. Sorry, no, not my son. He didn't. So I was like, you know, what am I gonna do? And I happened to be in those shorts. And I was like, well, what am I gonna do? And I was like, you know what? Mommy's just gonna sneak in there. Mommy's gonna do mommy thing. Because I know most parents out there will do the same damn thing that I did. I went in there and I didn't even have a bathing suit on, but I was like, you know what? And I said I had a white shirt on too. And my makeup fully done, fully beat. My hair was done, but I was like, for my baby, I will do this. I was like, baby, I'll go with you and then I'll let you go down. He was like, no, you have to go down in the water with me. And I'm like, bruh. Like, the water like sprays you when you go down. So it doesn't get you that wet, but still I was just like, no. But I was like, you know what? For my son, I will do it. So you see a bunch of little kids in there or whatever. I find one that's not as many like parents and kids because I'm like, I don't want them to be like, who is this? And call little security or whatever they want to be, trying to tell me to get out, whatever. So I get in and I go down. I go down and he's like a little excited about me going down. He's like, let me go again and then I'll go this time. And I was like, Julius, like, boy, you better go. So I go down the second time. I'm going down the second time and everything was fine. I stand up. I stand up wearing the same damn pants, and guess what? They were ripped in the same section, in the same hole that they were in last time. But this time I knew it because my hands are wet and I don't know, I felt something rip, like you could feel like, I don't know. So whoever sewed it, like it didn't get sewed right. I don't know. So I was just like, bruh. So I'm just like, great. I don't have nothing to change of clothes. I didn't bring anything else. So luckily we brought a towel for my son to, you know, dry himself off. I just literally took the towel and that was it. I took the towel and I was like, you ain't getting this towel, boy, until you need to be dry. The way it's hot out Texas, you'll probably dry quicker than, you know, the damn towel gonna dry you off. So I took the towel and I had to wear that towel around the whole day. People were probably like, why is she wearing around the towel? Like, you know, I didn't care. I was not about to have, no. I'm new to Texas. You ain't about to see me walking around with that hole. So yeah, that was just a little story time of me with holes in my shorts. So I'm gonna throw those shorts away. I'm not wearing them no more. And no, I just don't want that to ever happen again. That was most embarrassing that's happened to me recently in a very long time. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you a story. If anybody has a story that they know, and if anybody likes any story times and want me to do more on my channel with my kids, if there's any funny stories I'm gonna tell with my kids, I will do. Go ahead and keep it on this channel because we're gonna do more stuff coming up. I have all these things in mind and in process. So it's Cassandra again, and I will see you guys in the next video. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Bye.